Okay. Well, S22, do the honors and tell people to ready up. Bruh. I'm literally the only guy who doesn't have a teammate this race. Oh, King Spin does as well. Oh my god. Damn, bro's a bit angry. I need a better pair of socks, man. These suck. They're just gonna slip and slide all over the place. Do you race with shoes or something? How do you race? Barefoot? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You got shook. Where's my shook? Where's my shook? Fucking race. Good job. Oh. Yo. We all are going to jump into another VC, all of us separately, so you know. Just to concentrate. Since it's the final. And I'm actually racing. I'm only doing the top 3 commentary. Or top 3 interviews after the race. I don't think he heard you.
Am I going around the...
Yeah, good luck, man.
Thank you, you too.
Cheers. Don't you like talking with John or something? Oh, damn, why is it so slippy slidey? There's no grip. Anyway, let's see if the live stream actually did. Yeah, it did. Just gonna copy the link. And yeah.
Okay, there are only a few cars out on track. We should consider getting out there. Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage. Mercedes drivers ahead of you now. Okay, you have a lot of front wing damage. Box for a new one.
Fuck, 2 purples. Just after May did a lap, I was 2 purples up. And I spun it into Gotifi corner. Hi. I'm not commentating, I'm actually racing, and I'm doing then after the race a top 3 driver interview, so. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was on a low fuel.
No, you're fine. I spun myself anyway. I had 2 purple sectors, I was quicker than Mavis. Anyway, I'll do cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here until like the race. Do that.
Why me? For some reason I just grabbed this and next. But you know that's gonna give me a warning in the race or whatever, but just because.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't go too much on the curb. In the pit lane curb. Yeah, just don't go on
Okay,
the curb.
when you're ready, let's go.
Go on the curb at all.
Go now again, I guess. Damn, that was such a good lap.
Too much on the curb in the pit lane, you're gonna let it go to Go on, Cora.
I had 2 purples. Du vet när Mavis körde sitt varv och blev klar. Då var jag på, du vet, inte Latifi-cornern, men jag var på Hamilton-cornern. Ja, men du vet det max av ja, då låg jag en purple sector och då hade Mavis precis gjort sin tid. Och sen så fick jag en till purple sector under varvet, så jag låg 2 purples. Så jag tror jag har lite lån.
We've been pushed down into P14.
That guy on the left or no?
I don't know. No, he's not, by the looks of it. Maybe he is. I'll let him pass. I'll do the same. You're not on the lap anyway. And you do have time to spare, so you should be fine to just let him pass.
That's normal.
Yeah. I think I can get like these.
First, or...
No, you go. You go. I'm not gonna team with you or anything like that. I'm just gonna wait for you. There's no one behind me anyway, so I'm okay. Yeah, you're good.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15.
P6. Not too shabby.
I have found my berry now. I can't go with faster.
You can't?
No, every call it up I have done. I have stuck on 23.5.
Well, that's your barrier then.
23.5.
You're studying P5 though. It's not bad. Hello, John. Oh, have you given something to Mavis? Did Remus get disconnected? 1 minute. Did you do it on purpose?
No.
You better not fucking have done that because that was a very, very long pause.
Yeah.
You did.
It was very long. No, it was a very long call.
Give someone a penalty? The fuck do you mean? Yes, of course it is. Yes, because you're not his teammate. Yeah.
Holy fuck, I nearly just done a CG reenactment. Shit, you know. Yeah, good luck to you too. I'm gonna go back to the VC. See ya.
Damn, I literally just messed up so much.
Okay, mate, our best lap so far, 1:23.7.
And by the time I turned around and tried to accelerate away, the car was coming behind me.
Yeah, it's me. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It wasn't me. It's me. I don't know. Is it any worth going out now, or should I wait? Reams joined back. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go out then as well. I'm just gonna. There's no point going out on old hards. It's just limiting my performance.
I was like 2.5 tenths up before I spun, so I know there's time in my lap, which is good.
Yeah. Damn, this is quite tight between like literally P1, P2 to like P P6, I'd say. Me and the top, you know, it's quite close between all of us.
It is pretty good. Like, Manus is just Manus and he's fucking off, but hopefully he's put in the work.
Only thing is, I'm not sure. Remus has joined back. Remus S French. I'm not sure. What's he doing?
We're 15th in the speed trap, 333.5 kilometers per hour.
I know if that would go higher
Has John given anyone damage? Sorry for just disturbing you, but has he? Did he give anyone damage?
I'm not too sure. I'm gonna look, but I don't see anything.
I hope not, because I'll be extremely upset. Extremely upset. I'm gonna look at French here. I want to see what he has. What's going on that? I'm gonna look at French because I know he's quite quick. 14th? Who? Yeah, he's giving Mavis a slipstream. I'm recording this shit. I'm recording this shit. I'm throwing him into a ticket.
17, okay, so, yeah, it didn't go much quicker. He knew I for 80 milliseconds.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
And then Sector 3 is just smashed again.
I'm going out at like 240, I think. Give some time to warm up my tires properly. I might even go out at 3, to be honest. I might go up now. So
All set.
no, I don't think he would. If he's only in the 21s, then yeah, it's improved him. But still, he's teaming with people outside his team. I might give him a stern warning for that. But yeah. Because he's only given Mavis, for some reason, he only gave Mavis a tow, and then he cut a whole corner and just give Mavis a tow.
Yeah, like on that,
Oh damn, there's coming a load of drivers now. P6. Oh, and I beat Sniper to it. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, man. I just beat Sniper to it as well. Holy shit.
Unless you're running 29 to 25, so this will be really interesting.
Yeah. I need to look at the SSX strategy. I'm going to leave now so I can concentrate on the race. So I'm sorry, but good luck on the race. Yeah. Remember, top 3 will have... okay. Abudabi.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Okay, not the best placement there, mate. Let's try and get a good launch as the race starts. Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Green flag. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Well, that did not go to plan. Oh man, spinning like that as well. Well, Mavis is jumping into the hards now anyway, so... This is gonna slow Reams down quite a bit. Not gonna lie, doing that double stacking for McLaren. As our championship leader is staying out as well. Wow. He's staying out from losing it, being crashed out by who knows with the contact in I think it was lap 2, lap 3. He's decided to stay out, so he's right behind Mavis. As it stands now, it's 5 laps in. 5 laps in. I need to go into privately see if I'm not commentating this shit. Excuse me for a brief minute. There. I mean, this did not go to plan. I wish I was still in the race though, because it was quite okay. But as it stands now, the track advantage is to S22. He will have to go very quickly past both Mick and Pepe's. Pepe's is leading the race, so he will start off the... I need to go onto the controller instead, excuse me. Pepe's right now didn't box when the safety car just came out. Mick in P2 doing, of course, extremely well. He's just returned after a lot of private stuff, but Pepe's impressive 8 places gained. This is where he started, so I think he started P9. Kingspin is sadly out, which is a very big shame. He was doing quite well in the beginning of the race. I think he was taken out though. Pepe's actually peels now into the pits during safety car. Of all times now, he decides to peel in. This gives the championship contenders a 1, 2, and 3. It's a strange for him, very strange. He's got wing damage, that's why he had to peel in, because with wing damage, and probably was the best possible way now to peel in. And I'm not very sure why he peeled in now. He should have had probably some time before the safety car came out. And then Mick as well pitted for hards. So I think he's going to go on a hard to medium strategy. But let's just see what's happening all around here now. I'm just going to make sure I am actually talking on stream. So it's not like I'm completely quiet. I am actually talking, so that's perfect. So yeah, interesting. I'm out. Don't mind my brother in the background, please. I'm out. Not really what I hoped for this race. It's the final race. Safety car's in this lap now, so S22 will control the field. This is the, I can say now, one of the most toughest situations you can be in. Safety car pulls in, you cannot be too quick, because otherwise you'll catch the safety car in the end of the race. He's actually low on fuel as well, what we can see. He's got the whole pack, every single 13 drivers of this Grand Prix who are still left behind him. He will have to find a good place where he decides to pull away. Right now the gap is 1.1 seconds to Mavis, but Mavis, of course, is right behind him. The championship rival is right behind the championship leader, or the excuse me, the championship contenders are in a 1, 2, 3 position. S22 leading the Grand Prix, or leading the championship with 0.1 points. He decides to go now, a little bit of recorrection because he has a bit of understeer. Remus goes following behind. We're soon going to cross the checkered line, and we're going to see here where Maves decides now on his fresh new hard where he's going to decide to overtake. We have some few minor overtakes in the back here. It looks like there's been contact between one of the drivers. Looks like Sniper Pepe's has got some sort of wing damage yet again. Again, he's just replaced it. Anyway, we need to move back. Going into the Lewis and Max corner. S22 still regains the lead. He still has this straight to defend of. He's got Mavis and Reams and Sniper in hot pursuit behind him. The rest of the pack coming now into the corner. This is very interesting. As John now decides to go for an overtake on F1 Lucas to try to even the odds out for the Miss Ferrari. The teammates here in this game are a bit, and it goes just past, but no spaces left for F1 Live, but he still goes past. Mavis and Remus is taking the lead of the Grand Prix now. Remus deploys battery. S22 is hot behind. A 10-second time penalty for Dom Petrit. This will be probably looked at, but after the race, if he doesn't clear his time penalty during the pits, which only can be done during the race, and of course in the safety car prediction. Dom Petrit, another 3 second for corner cutting. What is going on? This race is crazy. French behind Pepe's. Pepe's with wing damage. I think it's his AI driving, sadly. So, Fretted, sorry for my pronunciation, is out of this race. Mavis just hit the fastest lap. This man has been great the whole season, if I'm honest. He's got the most wins out of everybody. He's now trying to get he's trying to get away from Remus, I think, to try to make sure S22 does not get past, and they're going to go back to the same strategy where the teammate helped the top man. The only way S22, Mavis has to win this and S22 has to score P2, as we got a retirement, and I think it's Don Petrit. He's been spun around. Wow, this is a crazy race. We got one. Pepe's in the pits again. Another retirement. He's going out of the soft. I think this is more or less the end of his race. If there's not another safety car, I think it. No, he's still at it. I think there's still points he can be on. And there's another There's another incident. Mick has been given a 3 second for corner cutting. The man who came back after commentary work for us a few races ago. S22. A 3 second. That's not good for him. As it stands, he will have to work even harder for his championship now. Don Petrit, another corner cutting. I do not know what is going on. What is he doing? Is he trying to catch someone? Because he will soon be disqualified. Mavis just hit another lap again. Fastest lap at 1:26.4. Very good work. Mavis is, not gonna lie, he's got everything under control. Sniper overtook S22. I think S22 is actually, in sadness as it is, this championship is not looking at his way. John will have to help him somehow here. If they help each other with a DRS train each other. Nick passes by F1 for Life. There's going to be F1 for Life going towards the inside. Gonna bit of wheel banging between the two drivers, but Mick still regains the 9th place finish here. But with the DRS drag reduction system, F1 Life is just going to go past on the straight here. As we can see, Mick is missing an end plate. Mick has DNF and caused a safety car. I just witnessed that. I'm not surprised if there will be a safety car now. But he's out. No safety car has been called. Sniper passes Remus. Sniper could be the game here to dislodge Mavis if he catches Mavis. As it stands now, it's 2.6 seconds to Mavis, and the gap is increasing every lap. So I do not believe Sniper will have the pace to actually catch Remus, but he can be the help here to make sure Remus does not get past here, and S22 can pass Remus here for P3, even P2. The overtake is soon going to happen as Remus barges his way past this Sniper of the Williams, but Sniper's not going to let go. He tries to look into the inside, but he does not think that move will probably be made. Onto DRS drag reduction system onto Sniper's car. He's going to go around the outside of Mick. of Remus. Remus are going to fight. S22 behind is going to go to the inside of Sniper, and Remus is going past. Remus went past Sniper, but Sniper's not going to give up on that yet. This is a holy peak of a race. 3 cars battling for P3. Mavis going away. Sniper still regains the P2. He's fighting for this like this is the last race of his career. As Remus goes around to the outside. My god. Sorry for my excitement, but Remus off. S22 passed. S22 off to P3. S22 needs to push here to get past Sniper. Sniper is, how could you say, the bridge to get P2 into the constructors. If Sniper, of course, Remus needs to outscore. Remus needs to outscore S22 by 2 points, since S22 is the championship leader. But for Mavis, I think it's 1 point. It could be like something like that. Sadly, I do not have the standings up yet. I'm on the PS, which makes everything 3 times depressing as it is. But we think here S22 might make a move on Sniper right now, as of course the main man Mavis has. What can you say? The madman is still P1. 5.3 seconds to Sniper. I think this. You never know. The championship could change. We are still a few laps to go, as we can see on the screen, Pepe's, but we want to look at what's happening between Sniper and S22 and Remus. I think S22 is going to go around the outside. He's pushing past. He's not losing this championship just yet. Sniper is still going to try to retain the lead, but he cannot. It's a good effort for Sniper. He's down in P3, still on the podium for this time. Let's see if S22 is recharging his battery. The battery's not super low. As said, I think if the battery's under 50%, the engine will limit the battery will limit power to the engine to try to restore it. Anyway, let's look at the backfield here. F1 for life. 3-second time penalty, I think. Don is still in this race. Mavis is about to lap him. Pepe's still in his soft. I think he's waiting for something. He's managing quite a lot, to be honest. Quick Lucas, 7 places up. He's doing oftenly really well to just jump in the car with about 10 minutes. I think it was about 2 hours, 3 hours prior. I think I asked him something like that, and he decided to join, which is just amazing to see the amount of people here racing. As Don Patrice, again, another few seconds. As John has been passed by the Aston Martin of Funky Boo. A little bit of a recorrection there. Oh, it's a slippy slidey. I think he's on very old mediums here. Let's take a look here. I'm not sure. I think he's on. I don't think he. S22, the only driver, has not stopped yet. That's important to know, because S22 is probably going to go on a 2-stopper to try to dislodge Mavis. Mavis has done a stop already. He's probably going to jump on the mediums again for another lap, or even the soft, the hards. Nonetheless, Remus, Sniper, and S22 still in hot, less than a second from each other. This could still change the championship, even though I say this many times. It can do. But Mavis is, of course, the man with. He's going to now get close to traffic. Of course, be careful with the traffic here. He is losing time to his personal best, but it's not by a large margin. As we're going to see here, S22 still contains the lead. Second off, Sniper does maybe not have DRS to S22, which is a game changer now, because now Remus is in P3 with S22 in front of him. Is Remus going to get closer to S22 before the DRS detection point? And it will be no. S22 has the perfect chance now to start pulling a gap between the McLaren driver. So, Sniper, I think his tires are quite gone. 1.3 seconds off of his personal best, or the fastest lap. So he's losing a bit of time. I'm sure it's his normal time, his personal best. Funkaboo and John are battling. John, this race has been good. I'd say. We had a moment between each other, as there's a... I think that's just the AI leaving the pits. Yeah, it's something like that. As S22 has been overtaken, because S22 is pitting into the pits. Now, what is he going on? Is he going on the mediums? Or is it the softs? It's the mediums. I don't think it would be anything else. John, as I said, John this season, I'm not sure. I don't think he's been... I don't want to comment on anything, but teammate games so far, Remus has been, of course, a very big support to Mavis trying to win this championship. Prior rounds, they've been helping each other quite a lot to work themselves up to where they are now. This will be Mavis's first, championship if he wins this, which, of course, is an honor for a quick driver like him to score a championship with us. A league which is very small, but exciting race weekends. I'd say a good community to get yourself, known to into league racing, and the people here, just very thankful for them. Mick is actually DNF'd as well. Yeah, he did. I just realised that he went straight into the wall. We'll probably go up on a highlight. Mavis pulls into the pits now. Now, this is Remus's time to play the perfect team game. If I'm 100% correct, Sniper is quite close. Remus pulls also into the pits. Their tires are both completely fried. John now could be a teammate here to hold people up so S22 can try to get closer. As, look at this, the Swedish man of Sniper Maker, a little bit wide there. French, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. We'll take a look for that after. S22 is also going past, but of course he's got that 3-second time penalty. He passes Remus and he doesn't pass Mavis, which you couldn't have wished for this to happen, because that's an overcut now from Mavis, which was a good team play game from Remus, I'd say, as well. John passes... loses it to Funkerboot. Funkerboot is in P2 now. Anyway, Sniper Maker, the man here, will of course retain P4 in standings. Very well drive for him. Ever since he joined sugarcoating SSX, Syrian E. No, it's not Syrian, is it? Excuse me, I need to go and check what the actual name is. Slipstream Apex Esports, he's just dominated. He's been extremely quick every weekend. He's in a controller driver, probably one of the quicker ones we have here tonight. And yeah, he's of course a very good driver, and he's good to say he scored a 3 podium. Warning for track limits was by John. Mavis, as John peels into the pits now. Anyway, 3 podiums for S22, goes quicker than Mavis. Ooh, of course, Mavis in P2 now. Now, Sniper should maybe defend against Mavis a bit here now. I'm not sure though. Of course, this is S22 still to win. S22 has done 1 stop, which I don't think was his plan. I think the safety car made a little bit of a mistake when I crashed, but doesn't matter. It is what it is. But yeah, 3 podiums with us. 1 in Brazil, 1 in Jeddah, and another one in... Let's give it a look here. If you may excuse me, I hope nothing interesting happens, but I think 1 in Hungary as well. 1 in Brazil, 1 in Hungary, and 1 in Jeddah. So it's been a very, very good race for our little boy here. Did I put round 14? I did put round 14 there. Sorry, my mistake. It's just the race result. We need to change it to that. As Mavis now is back on Sniper's back. I think Sniper's tires are completely gone. But this is holding Mavis's race up. This is wearing Mavis's tires out. If Sniper's going to defend to this madman, this will be the time now as Sniper lets him pass. Not really of a choice he had to defend against Mavis. He's focusing more on his race than anything else here. Of course, a lot of stuff can happen this race. We don't know yet. FIA decisions could alter the race results here tonight, as we're racing on the famous Yas Marine track around Abu Dhabi. Of course, not one of the most favourite tracks. Still quite a good one as well. S22 still another straight here. Remus behind him. 4 seconds, quite an okay margin. I don't think anyone else is going to box these last few laps. This man has done a lot this race. From not having a wheel last season to now having a wheel, a good one, he has showed enormous pace. He's decided also going NA, which of course is a very big step in the esports and sim racing community. And you know, he's proven his worth. He is a champion in one way and another. He's just had a bit of bad luck racing for a few days during the season. He's now closing up to Funkaboo. We're going to see if this is going to be an easy overtake. Funkaboo is recharging his battery, if I'm not 100% wrong. But he's got Remus behind him, but John quite far away. John has not played the most memorable team game here, sadly. But qualifying later this. But Funkaboo is holding S22 up. I think S22 will wait until after the DRS detection point to get DRS to pull away extremely much away from Funkaboo and Remus. So there's no altercation between those guys. Now Remus quite close behind. He can see Funkaboo in front of him. Not far now. He isn't not in DRS detection point DRS yet, but still there's still 2 corners here to go before we get to know an actual reading. And no, he does not retain it. He'll get DRS probably next lap if it doesn't already pass him. Now, you need to play this smart as well, because you don't want to lose too much time to the car behind. But you gain a enormous amount of time if you have the DRS on the straights and the speed. But speed, of course, is not everything, because there's also about the corners, how you take them and other stuff. And now with Funkaboo right behind here, he's going to slow S22 or Remus down quite a bit. He's even recharging his battery. Funkaboo is going towards the inside, or Remus is going towards the inside to get past Funkaboo, the Aston Martin. And he goes past as well the AI of French, if I'm not 100% wrong. Could be French. No, it will be, yeah, it's a French. Sorry for that. And his next man is S22 in P2. Of course, Remus went into this championship as a rookie for us. He did really well. He was quick, and when Mavis wasn't racing, he would perform. Of course, I'd say his main rival this season would be S22. It's always been a McLaren Mercedes this race, or this whole season. I hope for the next coming season that this guy still races, because he is of course one of the quicker drivers, and he has a championship potential in this league as well. Mavis, there's been hints that Mavis and S22 are going to partner sides for the next season for the World Constructors Championship, and maybe even battle for another World Drivers Championship. But the gap between S22 and Mavis is sadly not moving a lot. It's going up and down, up to 8 seconds now. It's 10 laps to go. Sniper's gone past. John's they're fighting, and let's take a look at this. Both of them clean passes. Real good pass into Gatifi corner. Almost. We're close to that. He's got Pepe's in his AI behind him. Pepe's goes right into the wall. Is he still alive? He is still going, but with wing damage. That was close to a safety car. One more safety car, and the Sniper has just lost it to John. But as we can see now, is a Mercedes, McLaren 1 and 3 will be joined by them after the race for a top 3. And the F5, of course, we're not going to deem anything now before everything's finalized. there could be stuff going on in qualifying. May have said this in when I was qualifying, but there was a bit of tearing going on between the Ferrari driver John and Mavis, which in my eyes is not really allowed between two teammates. We want to have the honest truth. Sniper Makeup goes past John. These two are battling quite hard. Quick Lucas and Funkaboot teammates for this race are going into the long hairpin. Yeah, so this is an interesting race. As Remus goes past S22, he pits again. This race has not turned out to S22's liking. All I can say. He went P2, is P3 now. He is going to get maybe passed by Sniper and John. It depends. Yes, they're passed. Very unlucky. An extremely unlucky race. It's extremely sad to see. For hard dedication, hard work, lots of practice. Not gone down the drain. He knows what he needs to do now next year. He's already a champion here with us. Season 1, he won the Drivers' Championship. Outstag with Aston Martin, I think. After that, he moved to Ferrari for Season 2, and then stayed with Ferrari for Season 3. I think that's how it went. I am not sure. I may as well look it up now. There's nothing much that's going to happen in this race, I do not think. Mavis, of course, he could go. He could even go on to the softs and do a fastest lap for absolute grand slam, if he actually wanted to. But it's nothing that's should be recommended. I think for season that much, he was in Williams. John receives another 3-second time penalty. We need to remember that Sniper, Remus and Mavis are the only people, and French of course, but Pepe's as well, but the outstanding drivers who do not have any sort of penalties. Sorry, we're just not going to go into fancy words today. Sorry. 11 seconds from Remus to Mavis. Remus will probably retain P2 in the standings. Phenomenal racing. The first few laps were absolutely gorgeous. S22, John is playing the team game here probably, or put up a fight. But S22 is now chasing P3. He can at least finish off on the podiums as one driver, I think it's Pepe's, has gone out. And he's sliding into the pits. Pepe's received a 3-second time penalty again for something. He's not having the best of the race. S22 goes past Sniper. We actually missed this, but they're going wheel to wheel, and S22 barges past. What I'd say a comeback drive. Even though he might lose the championship, there's still 6 laps to go. Anything can happen. Mavis could disconnect. Remus could disconnect. We don't know. I ain't gonna jinx anything now, but could happen. Of course, Sniper is not going to give up on that. P2, P3 even. S22 just hit the fastest lap. He retains that. Standings will be updated as soon as the race is over. I will be doing that actually now. Anyway, Sniper will probably get DRS from the kick if he doesn't pass him. Remus is comfortably in P2 now, 12 seconds away from S22. S22 still has that 3-second time penalty. He has to gain that gap to be on the podium. We've got a retirement, which is Quick Lucas. A PA. I would have stayed out. P2 points is, I mean, 3 points. It's still something. It always is, and especially for Aston, who've had quite a bad season this season. With both S22 leaving 2 seasons ago, we're actually going into season 4 now, which is going to be very interesting. New rules are coming out, lots of new stuff on the DC I've got planned to make. We're just gonna have some nice shots of Mavis racing here under the Knights of Abudabi. This man has done absolutely everything he needs to do. He said it himself before this race. I'm not even going to start off now. I will actually do that in the end. I don't know why. I talk too much, don't I? So yeah, Sniper ghosted for S22. S22 is going to have the drag reduction system. Sniper's going to let S22 past. I think Sniper... No, that was Pepe's. We just saw Pepe's. Quick Lucas is now going to drop down after DNFing. Pepe's is still maybe in the points for this race. I don't think so, but yeah. Sniper can still regain the P3. Remus and Mavis, the McLaren drivers, are going to score another 1-2 for the season. I think, I will imagine that after this race, them two will not be able to be teammates for next season, just to make it fair for everybody else to try to win something, as in the Constructors or even the World Drivers' Championship. But Remus is going to catch up to the Haas now, probably get drag reduction on that as well, for being behind. I'm not sure if he's actually going to try to catch, if he's going to catch Mavis, but his driving has been phenomenal. He's been team player this whole race. Mavis probably couldn't have asked for anything else except for him being there supporting him. S22, very unlucky race, being knocked out. He would have had this if it wasn't for the first safe incident with the crash, which we witnessed. Actually. So, of course, we've got another 4 laps to go of this amazing Grand Prix. Excuse me for that. Another, of course, 4 laps of this amazing Grand Prix. Mavis is still regaining P1, Remus in P2, and S22, who we're watching right now, in P3. Sniper has dropped down by quite a bit. I don't think he's going to retain that P3, which he would love to end the season off with another P3. A hat-trick of P3s in a row. He's on the podium. Now, are we going to have a 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix again? Is someone going to crash it out to make sure that one of the drivers wins the championship? But this is going to be a 2-time harder job for S22 to get past Mavis and Remus. They're going to play the ultimate team game. So yeah. We're watching John at the moment in the Ferrari. A very good driver as well. Came in, I think, this season or last season. Always shown up most race weekends. Always got a good racing experience side of him. He's done, of course, maybe something S22 would have wanted him to do. But yeah, it's just jumped in the Ferrari and he stuck it in I think it will be P6 in the standings or something like that. I'm P5, Sniper P4, as it looks like now. Mavis has won the title, and Remus is P2 as well to end the season 3 off. Amazing battles we've had through this season. Good overtakes. We'll have a overtake of the season reward as well to be given, and then voting driver of the day for the final race. We are looking also to start a F2 category later on to the future. Maybe for season 4. It looked like there was a quite big interest in F2 since the new F125 cars have finally arrived. 2 F125, and we can't wait to start racing on them. As Pepe's and Sniper are now close to each other. Pepe's been lapped. I think it's his AI driving, so he will not score any points for any more gains he does. French jumped in with late notice. Very appreciative of what he's done. No more safety cars. Mavis has done what he's done. I'm just gonna sit back and just wait for Mavis. Have a talking, irritating commentator in your mic. And yeah. Mavis calls in another lap. I don't think S22 is close enough to score a P2, which would have been an amazing comeback drive. Now, of course, it's not going to be finalized, as I've said many times. It's not going to be finalized if Mavis is a championship straight away. Maybe he's winning an FIA incident. Penalties cannot be too hard. Penalties could be harsh. Pepe, we'll let the FIA decide that. If there's anything between the championship contenders, S22 will maybe not have it. Let's not even talk about that. It's not even really appropriate to talk about. S22 is extremely close to overtake Remus. He's only got 3.6 seconds. He has to gain another 3 seconds to Remus. If he overtakes him, it's one more lap to go, or around about 1.5 laps to go, you could say so. But the gap is going down quite quickly though, from 3.6 after the straight now to 3.2 to be exact. Remus is slowing down quite quickly. Has he got any? Sniper's given a 3-second time penalty. Oh dear. The gap to S22 and Remus is 2.4 seconds. This could be a battle for P2 here if S22 gets the lead of him. We're not going to accept my TV to turn off, or my little screen. Mavis is 15 seconds up the road. There's nothing that could be done. Remus tires are old. We can already see this. We don't know how old they are. I don't think you can see that. Sadly, no. We're actually going to turn this off, and we're going to move over to the man, Mavis. Quick driver. He's done everything in this championship. He's been dreaming and dreaming up his first VDC, his first World Drivers' Championship. He's joined McLaren in the start of the season with his teammate Remus, probably not expecting, maybe expecting he would go for the championship. This man has done absolutely amazing this race. Nothing else can be said. He's done extremely well. He's now going to go into the final corner. No overreach, a little bit of understeer, and Mavis crosses the line to be crowned world champion and finish the race in P1 with a pole. Almost a grand slam. S22 and Remus are going to battle into the final corner, but nothing's going to be done. And S22 finishes in P3 with the fastest lap. Mavis is the world champion of ERL. Well done. Good lad. That's all I'm gonna say. Good lad. Nothing else is gonna be done. The rest of the drivers are gonna slowly pull in. We'll just be adding their AI. Nothing else to the telemetry. We're going to move over to another VC. We're just going to go into commentary. S22 has actually turned down a interview, sadly enough. Maybe one of these drivers want an interview. But yeah, Mavis takes the Drivers' Championship. This is all he needed to do. He needed to outscore S22 by at least a point, and that's what looks like it's been done. As we can see here, the race winners S20 Mavis, fastest lap S22 driver of the day S22 is well deserved, of course. Most overtakes is Pepe's, which is very ironic after he did 6 pit stops, and cleanest driver award is given to Remus. As the standings follows, or the race results, we've got Mavis in P1, Remus P2, S22 P3, Sniper P4, John P5, Funkaboo P6, French P7, Don Patrice P8, F1 for Life P9, Frittle T10, Pepe's P11, and that doesn't matter. So yeah. And we're going to welcome the 2 McLaren drivers. Welcome, welcome. Why can you guys not talk?
I can.
You can.
Yeah, we can.
Hello. I don't know if you guys are heard on stream though. 1 minute, I need to check that out. As said, I'm going to be absolutely awful on this. I literally crashed out in the race and I just decided that I'm going to commentate. Why not? So yeah. 1 minute, let's just see here. I don't think you guys are heard on stream, sadly. So yeah.
No, we were last time.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason it doesn't. I can't hear you from my phone though. Yeah, so that's a bit of a shame.
Oh, well, ask the questions anyway.
I could. I mean, what do I have to say, Mavis? How does it feel to be a fucking or we haven't seen the FIA's verdicts yet, but how does it feel to be a World Drivers' Championship for ERL?
My heart rate was at like 150 that entire race.
Yeah, man.
I was in clean air.
It was very hard battles, to be honest, in the beginning. But yeah, I mean, starting this season, did you think you'd be crowned world championship? Because I mean, you did join before, and I think you did a race or something with us before, and then left sadly. But came back now when you found out that, how would you say, the competition is a bit more fair towards your side. But how does it feel now? I mean, what's your reaction now to like going? How was your reaction going into the season now? Just before the start, and now you're a champion. Did you ever expect that?
I expected to be near the top, you know. Like, I thought if I was going to win the title, I'd win it, like, maybe a few races in advance. But there were some races that I couldn't attend. What happened last week, like, gave me a week-long heart attack coming into this race.
Yeah, both.
I didn't know the pace.
Yeah, both you and S22 did not, and Remus to be exact, did not decide to attend the Jeddah Grand Prix. You did, but you had your problems with the connection. But Remus, of course, did not come and race, sadly. Neither did S22 for personal problems. But yeah, I mean, you're now a champion here. What's your how would you say, future with us here? Do you expect anything else now, or would you go from No.
I want to stay, and I would like to stay for good.
Well, that's a good answer. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, this race, of course, was very. I don't know. It's the same as 2021, a bit team dependent. Um,
Yeah.
with Remus actually quite being a very good lifeline towards you. Did you expect him to actually be quite a good, I don't know, like a good teammate to try to win you this championship? Did you expect more from him as a driver and your
Well,
teammate?
well, we talked before the race. We discussed that. Obviously, we're both fighting S22 for position in the championship, so it would kind of just be everyone for themselves.
Yes.
But he did what I didn't think he would do, and in the early laps he was fighting S22 really hard. Same after the safety car, like he was fighting him so hard that gave me a chance to push and pull away.
Hmm.
So while he was helping his own chances at P2 in the championship, he was also helping me, which I
Yes.
didn't expect.
No. But did you ever think you? I'm not even going to stop asking those questions. I don't know what I'm asking after the time. But do you think he would try to take the title for himself, or do you think he would be the loyal teammate and try to give you the title?
That me and Remus have been best mates like 2 years now. I wouldn't expect any sort of disloyalty from him, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't even know half of the things I'm gonna ask. I am not prepared.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well
Anyway,
move on to him now, eh?
nah, maybe. So, are the rumors? I'm just gonna say, are the rumors true? Are we gonna have S22 and Mavis as teammates for next season?
Well, I was at Interlagos doing some testing, so a photo will be made public in the ERL chat just after this interview.
Hmm.
Photo will be made public with my future in the league.
All right. Well, let's then move up. Sadly, S22 will not be joining us, so we have to move over to B3, which is yet again another McLaren driver. How are you feeling, Remus?
Good. I wanted to Mavers to win the championship. That's what mattered for me.
Mm.
And yeah, I'm not sad that I don't win the championship or get P2 in the standings. I'm not sad, but yeah, I did my race.
Yeah.
Beating Mavers.
Yeah. Um, what could I ask? I mean, of course, you haven't been playing the team game 100%. You have to win a lot of races as well, to keep your championship alive. But I mean, you never thought that you would be, did you ever think you would be P2 in the standings after this race when you first began racing here for us?
No, I did not expect that. I was racing for fun because I find this league good racing. And yeah, in the last 5 races, I checked the standing and I saw I was in top 3. And
Hmm. Yeah. Now, of course, we have to just mention not the elephant in the room, but it's a bit of a shame for S22 to lose the title. But have you got anything you could say to him to try to cheer him up a bit? Because I mean, losing a title, is quite hard, and we've seen this in the F1 through F1's actual history, like Lewis Hamilton in 2021, or like, for example, Nico Rosberg in 2014 and 15 and all that stuff, and even Massa in 2008. Have you got anything to say to him? Encourage him?
yeah, S22 is a very good driver. We have similar pace, and if he don't have to give up, he have to keep fighting. the next season, and I'm sure he's gonna fight for the title again. Maybe with Mavers again, but with different result. Maybe he will win.
Yeah, I mean he is though a champion in this league. Sadly, he lost out on the championship tonight, but there's always more chances to be taken. We're not done yet. We got a load more planned now for the next coming up season. Better tracks, maybe. Hopefully, more people driving. Hopefully, even can reach a what's it called? A full qualifying. Maybe even a full-time commentator, and not just someone who jumps in and starts commentating just after being absolutely destroyed in the corner. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna thank you two so much for attending this season and been racing with us for such a long time. It's been very nice having you guys on the screen, racing and putting up a good championship battle with S22, and of course to S22 also racing and doing well for himself. So I thank you two extremely much for racing, and I hope I see you next season.
Thank you. Just also in relation to your question earlier, check Division 1 chat.
I know they don't hear what I said, do they? Oh yes. Maybe we will see a driver change to for you then.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I will let you guys go off. Thank you so much for attending yet again. So I thank you so much again, even though I've thanked you too many times now. But yeah, have an amazing night, boys. Don't get too pissed now.
I was going to say copyright. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, have a good one. And yes, we will be starting in around 3 weeks' time. We're going to have some time off and maybe even an F2 championship opening very, very soon as well. Maybe that, maybe. Guys could start driving in slower cars, maybe do better. But yeah, I thank everybody for watching the stream. Late notice, of course, but yeah, have a good night, boys, and always, I don't know what to say, so goodbye.